Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over Peluchin Entertainment once again. I know, right? Seems like yesterday I made a video covering the infamous cat killer. There has been a new development with Peluchin Entertainment. Something big has happened. He has released his statement. Yes, he said something on his YouTube channel, on his community tab, and I'll be reading what he said to you in a translation. As you might not know, he does not speak English or write in English apparently, so this was all written in Spanish, but I translated it into English so you guys can understand. The full unedited version can be found on Peluchin Entertainment's YouTube channel. Just a little backstory for any new viewers that are probably wondering, who is Peluchin Entertainment? Peluchin Entertainment essentially is a kid named Matthias. I don't know his last name. Matthias is a disturbed young boy, I guess you could say, or young man, teenager, I guess, edgy teenager, who decided it would be fun to beat the ever-living shit out of his poor cat, Jason Kruger. The video ended up being leaked online onto the interwebs. Not sure if it was uploaded to YouTube, but it was uploaded eventually to YouTube, I think, by other people, you know, secondhand sources, ripping the video and putting it on YouTube. And the video showcased Matthias beating his cat on the floor, slamming on the floor and stuff. It was a pretty brutal beatdown for the poor cat. Definitely not a humane way to go down. And that situation only got worse as we got further details, and that escalated to other things. We got other footage of Matthias like trying to shove his cats down the toilet. We got other footage of Matthias smothering the cat's face with a can of cat food, trying to drown it in the process. And yeah, overall, Matthias is a pretty fucking disturbing little son of a bitch. Yeah, he's a little psychopath anyways. And I made a couple videos about that, and you guys might have seen one of my other videos. I know some of you guys subscribed just because of that Matthias video that I did, and yeah, now we have an update on him. He has released a statement, and I'm gonna read it to you guys right now. This is the English one. The original is in Spanish. Keep that in mind. This is a translation, so it might not be 100% accurate. But here we go. This is from Matthias himself, aka Peluchin Entertainment. I'm not in a mental ward. The reason I haven't been online is because I've been banned from accessing the internet, but when I can, I will upload a video and I will explain what really happened to me, because there have been only rumors online. I just want to clarify some things that people made up. I was never arrested, the cats were never taken from me, and yes, I was in a psych ward, but for only 2 weeks. I went out quickly for good behavior because the psychiatric hospital was overfilled, but the reason I went in was because of my parents, so that I would be calmer according to them. It is true that I am on medication, but it's not a big deal. It's just for me to feel calm, and that's it. Another false rumor was that the cats were taken away from me. When everything happened, my mom decided to give the cats to an ex-friend of mine because my mom's logic was that the animals' rights groups were going to tear us a new asshole. She decided the best course of action was to give up the cats. I was never arrested. I'm only having court trials, but obviously I will not be going to jail, but I do not know what the court will do to me. I will find out in 2 months because the court trials were postponed. By the way, the trial was March 27th, not the 26th, contrary to what the newspapers say. I say this because some of you found out about the abuse I had at the Pedro Pablo de Marte school. I don't care about sharing the name of the school because the media have already leaked it anyway. I don't have much to talk about, and everything that went down will be addressed in detail in a future video I will upload when I get the chance, because currently I'm not in that position. Right now, I can't due to my restricted access to the internet. Also, I'm writing this post because I'm sick and tired of people thinking I'm in a mental hospital or that something bad has happened to me. For the moment, absolutely nothing has happened to me due to the fact my trials were postponed. I do not know what they are going to do to me, but it's clear to me that I will not be going to jail in any capacity, and more than likely nothing will happen to me. One final thing, do not trust any of my other social network accounts due to the fact many of them were compromised, like my Ask, Facebook, and Twitter, which was also closed down. Don't believe anything that they say on my Ask or any other social network program, because I did not have access to these accounts because I'm restricted from using the internet. I repeat, when I am allowed, I will make a video explaining everything in detail. Okay, so that was basically Peluchin's statement that he came out with yesterday. What do I think about this? Well, I kind of had a theory that he wouldn't go to jail simply because he's a minor, and well, minors don't go to jail unless it's like some really extreme, like triple homicide murder type of scenario. And yeah, apparently, from what Matthias is saying, he will not be going to jail apparently, and his court trial was postponed, and he will be getting another trial, and they will be giving him whatever sentence they will. I don't know, maybe they're going to give him community service, because I mean, he's not going to go to jail, obviously. Possibly maybe juvie, That could be also an option, not exactly jail, or maybe like some sort of like counseling or something like that. Some of the rumors were true. Apparently he was in a psych ward for a little bit, so yeah, some of the rumors weren't completely false. Also, when you guys remember when we were going over in another video how one of his ex-friends, well, they're not really his friend anymore, I guess you could say, would you really want to associate with this type of guy? Call him your friend. One of his ex-friends, she took the cats from him. That was the original story that we all heard online and on the comment sections. And apparently what Peluchin is saying here, his mom ended up giving up the cats to the friend because the animal rights groups were already, because the animal rights groups were really mad at Peluchin and his family. So his mom decided the best course of action was to give the cats away, which I think was a good idea, because let's be honest, would you really trust your pet with Matthias? I sure as hell wouldn't. And then here it goes on to say that some of his social network accounts were hacked. His Ask, I don't know what that is. That must be popular over there. It's not popular here. His Facebook and his Twitter was also shut down also. And that we shouldn't believe anything those other fake Peluchin accounts were saying, because he has been restricted access to the internet, and by that logic, YouTube also. But he's been posting on YouTube, so there's going to be a little, a loophole there. Like, how is he giving us this statement if he's not allowed to access the internet? So maybe it's really limited access what he has, but I don't think he's 100% banned from using the internet, because if he really was, then how would he be putting up the statement? Or maybe his mom wrote the statement for him and posted it, because in a legal sense, then Matthias was not using the internet, but his mom was using the internet for him. So I think that would fly in a legal sense. I think that's what could have happened. Or maybe, like I said earlier, he has limited access, so he can kind of access it. Nowhere in this does he address if he feels remorse about killing the cat or anything like that. He doesn't talk about the beatings or anything like that, or the abuse that he gave the cats. Although interesting, there's a point in the statement where he talks about the abuse at the Petropavlov school. I wasn't so sure about that. I'm not sure if this abuse is referring to the allegation that Peluchin Entertainment was abusing other students at his school. That is another issue that has been brought up by the community here on YouTube. Or if this is an allegation of him getting bullied at school. Those are two different things. I don't know what he's referring to, but if you do know what exactly he's referring to, let me know in the comment section down below. I think this is referring to personal abuse he suffered at the hands of other bullies. I think that's what he's referencing here. And I'm not sure if he's referencing the other one where he, assaulted other people at his school. Also, there is a part in here where he says he's sick and tired of people thinking he's in a mental hospital, or that something bad happened to me. He could be referencing the hitman theory, the hitman allegations that, people have been supposedly hiring dark web hitmen to go and kill Peluchin Entertainment. I think he must have caught wind of that, online, and he made the statement to dissuade those rumors from being true, or that the hitman killed him, or stuff like that. And he also talks about that he's not in a mental hospital anymore, which at one point he was in the psych ward or whatever, and now he's out. He's on medication. As for what medication, I don't know what medication he could be on. For all we know, it could be Lexapro, but I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Or it was to calm him down, I guess. The medication is to calm him down. So some sort of muscle relaxant or something. Not sure. I'm not an expert in that medical field. But the key thing to notice here is that he will be making a video addressing everything. And hopefully he does address everything. He will be uploading a video when he's allowed to. And he will be going over the whole scenario that went down. Him beating his cats, the abuse he suffered, the abuse he's given other people, the abuse towards his cat, especially the death of his cat, Jason Kruger. And I'm honestly, I really want to see what he has to say for himself. I don't really think very highly of him. I think he's a punk. I think he is a screwed up guy, honestly. None of the words in this statement lead on to any notion that he has remorse for what he did to the cat or to his cats. I think he's still a fucked up person mentally. I wouldn't trust him, and I'm interested in seeing what he will be saying for his release video when he has the chance to address the public for what he's done to these cats. That's pretty much it. That's what he said. I went over this several months ago when I first heard about the story, and I was like, wow, damn, that's just intense. And now we're here back at it again, and a lot of shit has happened. Some stuff that went down in the other videos that I talked about was how Peluchin Entertainment, well, he beat the cat to death, and then how there was allegations of him abusing other people, how the cats were taken away from him, how he's in a mental hospital, how we might be going to jail, and how I said he might be going to juvie instead because of the minor situation, how he's a minor, they can't really put him in a jail with adults. So there you go. And now we're here because there's been a like media blackout around him, Peluchin in particular, because we don't know anything. You know, it's been several months and we haven't really gotten word of it, and I haven't followed the situation that closely, to be honest, anymore. I've kind of moved on from that. But someone in my comment section told me, hey, Peluchin Entertainment uploaded a statement on his YouTube channel on the community section tab. And I was like, okay, what's this guy saying? And here it is. This is what he's saying. There will be more to come. And honestly, I hope Matthias has changed, although I highly doubt it. Do I think he's changed? I don't think he has changed. If he changed at all, he would have said he felt sorry for what he did to the cats in this statement, and he hasn't said anything of that nature. Granted, I may be jumping the gun here. Maybe he will be coming out with a very heartfelt statement during his video that he will upload, but I doubt it. I highly doubt that he will. I'm interested to see, though, what will happen to him. More than likely, he will not be going to jail. I know a lot of you guys really want this guy dead, or that you want him running away in a jail cell. You're not going to get that wish. He will not be going to any jail or anything like that, I think. What I think that's going to happen is that he's either going to get like some sort of house arrest deal, or he's going to get community service, stuff like that. He's obviously not going to go to jail. He's a minor, and they can't really put him in jail with the other adults in there, like I brought up earlier. No, I don't think the hitman will be going to his house and trying to kill him. I don't think that's a high probability, although there is a probability, very small one, but I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, that was Peluchin Entertainment's statement on his YouTube channel. What do you guys think of this new statement from Matthias? Do you think he's sorry? Do you think some of his BS? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on this guy. I really want to see what he says in his video. I'm really interested to hear his excuse for why he did it and what he's thinking. And to me, he's still a dirtbag. He hasn't fucking changed. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.